And this room is my bane.
Oh boy.
The bane of your
It's a
existence.
big hole.
Yes.
Big old hole.
Yep.
Big old Dunkin' Donut hole.
So, you can see the fires that are all around the thing up there. You can see this chest here. See this long, thin staircase with the bats flying around. And I think you can put things together. You need to kill all the enemies.
Right. You don't need to step on the thing and then run up the spiral staircase?
No, you need to do that.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Unfortunately. But I did want to kill them first, just to have one less obstacle. And
Naturally.
Just so this is
Because
slightly
that's-
more possible.
because that's a long fall, let's do this again. Nice camera angle there. You'll notice, by the way, that no matter where you are in the room, the warp point always goes towards whatever the door you used to get in was. So unfortunately, it can't be an in-room checkpoint very easily.
Still useful enough.
Yep.
Alright. Godspeed, you merry gentlemen.
Ah, already screwed up.
Oh. Whew.
I didn't fall, at least, though.
Beautiful.
It's more than a little terrifying.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Fire Temple is kind of scary.
Yeah, it doesn't mess around. The most annoying thing is the way the camera jumps as soon as you hit the switch every time. You
Yeah.
can't just start off. Huh. I think that's the fastest I've ever gone through this room.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
And
See,
take
the
a
jumping
look.
off, that was just, that was a little speed trick.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ooh, hammer.
The
The
Megaton
Megaton Hammer. This is my favorite hammer in any Zelda game. Well, second favorite. The Wind Waker one's pretty nice.
It is. I'm trying to remember what it looks like, actually. I just know that it is.
The Skull Hammer?
Oh.
Smash it with the hammer. Ooh.
Yep.
Very nice.
It's an actual weapon. In fact, if I remember right, you can even... Can you... Oh, I thought you could do a spin attack with it, but no. But I think you can do more than just... Yep. You can swing it in front of you as well. So, there's something this is useful for right here. Because we've got things like this. When we stand on them, you can see they give a little. But our weight isn't enough to bring them down. If we give it a nice smack, though, it breaks away.
Smash it with a hammer.
Exactly.
Done we go.
And we've also got these pillars that we've seen all over.
Fun camera.
When we hit one of these things, these totem pole looking things,
What if
some
these are
thing
kind of
happens.
like effigies of people from before that did worship Volvagia?
Maybe. If that is what was going on, I could see something like that. I don't know how that explains what happens when you hit them with a hammer, but
I mean, it's a game. What do you
yeah.
expect?
At some point, you eventually have to just go ahead and accept that.
You have to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah. So this one is not immediately obvious, but we do have another one of these things that looks like a hammer block. And we get this cool little thing when we do it.
Ooh.
I love that.
That is very cool. Nice.
I don't love when the game makes me stick to the end of a platform like that. So these blue switches are ones that don't stay down. Fortunately, you can't just smash them down. But we did have a bunch of crates up there.
Does putting a bomb on it not work, or...?
Unfortunately, bombs aren't heavy enough. I think in most Zelda games, they don't let you use bombs as things for pressure triggers, because that would make so much stuff easy to break.
Oh.
We do have these crates, though, but crates are made of wood, so you've got to be careful when there's a fire keys around.
Oh boy. I guess I'm just used to Bomberman, where every pressure every pressure switch has to be triggered by a bomb.
Ah, okay.
The difficulty there being that bombs explode.
Well, everything in Bomberman has to be triggered by a bomb, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
it's the name of the
your main
game.
way of interacting with the world.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Go back here.
And we've got a rusty switch here. This one you do need to smash. It's just too stuck for you to hit it yourself. Before I go there, though, I'm also going to want to hit this thing. Oops, I don't want to be standing on it, though. Because... Yep.
It goes all the way down.
Exactly. So, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get the compass that I missed before we move on.
Should we not have, like, been standing on it? That way we can, Alright.
Well, we don't want to if we want to stay in here to get the compass.
Ah, okay. But if we fall down now, will we not take falling damage?
No.
Oh, wait. We don't have that
Well,
here.
maybe? I don't remember. Let's see, is this the compass? Or is this the way you go into that room to begin with? Yep. Not that we really need the compass at this point. It would have been useful earlier, but I forgot about it.
100% run.
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes you could just completely ignore it.
Yeah, most of the time, really. The map and the compass are both completely optional. I like, by the way, how it's timed so that when you come out of that door, the boulder is right in front of you. It's nicely intimidating. Now to wind my way out without dying. I wonder. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. So we hit the rusty switch. Well, we'll have to hit it again now. Stupid bat. Anyway, we hit the rusty switch. So this is the room that before we just had the hallway to pass through to where we saw the Goron trap below. So let's go ahead and mess with this time block. And once I get the
Nice
camera angle. Yeah. Now we've got a nice shortcut to let us get up and down there easily. And now that it's below, we can also use it as a ledge to jump over to the other side, where we have the switch to free this Goron.
Hey.
Of course, it's rusty again, but we've got the hammer.
Seems kind of redundant. I mean, how did you get in here in the first place if you didn't have the hammer?
That's what I keep thinking, but I don't know, maybe it's protection against sequence breaking or something. There might be a way to trick your way up there. I think this might be the last Goron. Maybe? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool.
Goron didn't ask for this life.
Okay. Now we are going to follow that statue down. And let's see if we do get falling damage. Nope. Just a nice, gentle feather touch landing.
Ah, Link, my boy, what are your legs made out of?
Courage.
Imagine.
Carbon fiber.
Imagine just like concertinas. He just lands and they go.
No, you know the Navi from Avatar? That's what his bones are.
The trick was in the name the whole time. Alright, so we're back in the front room, and we can go ahead and smack this
Delicious
weird
hearts.
magic statue thing. It doesn't even go in the same direction you hit it. It's magic.
Just shoots and shrinks. Ooh.
Oh,
Smash it out with a hammer.
You can also notice the other talent of the Megaton Hammer accidentally.
Oh, it's an AoE. Nice.
Flips over torch slugs.
So they can't run away. Ooh, that means they already flipped one. Oh, yeah.
You also notice, by the way, that when a fire keys flies into a flame, it gets relit. Which is weird.
Makes sense, I guess.
Well,
If they're like, covered in some kind of flaming oil, but are themselves like resistant to the heat.
yeah, I guess so. These guys look
mean,
so
the main-
weird from below.
Oh, yeah.
Just sort of like a shimmering texture.
They're like bowls
Gross.
with pyramids in the middle.
Disgusting.
And look at those eye stalks.
Nasty!
Poor thing. I'll kill it.
Poor thing. Poor
Nasty.
thing. Are they permanently stuck like that with the Megaton Hammer?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
You just fucked it up. What do you expect? It's like a snail. You can't unsquish a snail. Sadly.
Yeah, but I mean, if you flip a snail over its back, it'll just sort of roll over.
Yeah, but you extinguished the torch.
Yeah.
That was its reason for being, you know?
Oh, okay.
I always feel guilty when I accidentally, like, crush a snail.
Yeah, me too.
Should've moved out of
Slugs
the way,
too,
man.
honestly.
I've never seen a slug. I've always
they-
seen snails.
God.
They were all over where I grew up. One summer I actually kept some in like a bowl in my room just as a pet, feeding them every now and then.
Oh my god!
They look so cool when they're crawling, because it was a glass bowl, you could see them crawling along the sides and you could see the undulation of their foot. It was really cool.
John, that's so sweet! That's so adorable!
I can never predict you, Roxy.
Why?
I, on the other hand, hate slugs. Slugs are awful.
Speaking
But that's
of
only because they're everywhere here.
speaking of an unpredictable, here we have Flare Dancer 2. Electric
nice.
Boogaloo.
Can we knock them over with the hammer?
I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Oh,
Can we not die?
Let me try it. Why not give it a try?
Sorry, I was tickled by that.
good hit though.
Yeah, I think it might do more damage than the sword.
I more meant knock them out of like the flame clothes.
Oh, I see.
If you want it so bad, why don't you do it?
I can't.
That's right. I said what I said.
I'm not able to. We're not doing this for Steam share play, okay?
I'm just saying, put your money where your mouth is.
I'm gonna try it with the hammer this time. Because with the bomb before I couldn't tell. Oh, you're right, Ambi. Nice. Let's save some time.
Hey, go me.
That's why we have you here.
I also like the gentle pitter-patter of Link's feet.
Yep. And the flare dancer. It's kind of adorable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
Sure. Sure. Why not? Sure.
The blue chasing flames are kind of annoying.
Hmm.
But oh well. It is almost dead. Nah. I think one more strike should do it. Oh, more than I thought. There we go.
Oh. Goodbye, Flare Dancer.
You will be missed.
Oh. Hmm. Oh, it's a chest.
Will it be missed though?
I'll miss it.
I will. Roxy
You
doesn't
got
care, though.
bombs.
I don't fucking care.
Oh, here's the last Goron.
I'm the last Goron.
The last samurai.
It's me! Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the secret any longer.
Just like that movie, you're appropriating it from their culture.
Damn. Damn! What do you say to that? Fuck! Woo!
Well, we've got the boss key, got the hammer, map and compass, so now we can go on and fight the boss. Wonder who it'll be.
Let's slay a dragon.
Oh right, it's a dragon.
It's a giant lizard.
Giant lizard. Evil wizard.
First I'm going to see if that fairies that I didn't get before if it respawned, because I am kind of low on life.
Just a tad.
I mean, aren't we all?
Aren't we all, in the
that's-
end, running out of life?
That's deep, both of you. That's deep.
Damn. Didn't expect it to get that deep. Adrian. Adrian. Hey.
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 Lamau. Hey.
Come here, fairy.
Get some fairies, man.
Fairy, fairy, fairy,
Fairy up.
fairy, fairy, fairy.
He sees it.
Come on. Yeah, fairy.
Let him live.
No,
Stop.
I'm not saying it, Idra. I'm saying it the fairy.
He sees the fairy. He's getting the fairy.
Yeah, but I was saying it the fairy because the fairy's just like wandering around, being like, "Oh, I know
fuck
you're in
are
need of
you?
help, but and I know you
Leave him
freed me
alone.
from my jar prison, but."
Leave Adrian alone. He knows what he's doing.
I approve of this. I'm okay with the proxy.
I'm not saying anything against Sidran. I'm saying against the
Andy's a
fairy
bully.
itself. Like,
He's a bully.
such a negligent fairy.
Alright, it's boss time.
Like a mouse. Wow, it's been like 17 years since anyone said that. No. Probably more like 7 years.
Happy
Probably.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes our way
Oh,
out.
this is so good.
Just melting slowly.
It's a rock.
Rocks can melt. I mean,
Yeah,
what
I
is lava?
stated.
Volvagia.
Excuse me, I stated a fact. Okay, I just said it was a rock. It was a statement. It wasn't a contradiction.
You said that in response to me going, it's melting. I mean,
Yeah,
what
and I
is
said it's
lava
a
but
rock.
molten rock?
No, I know rocks can melt.
I don't understand why you're fighting me here. I don't understand.
Anyway, we've got a boss here.
Watch the fight.
It's rad. Volvagia is real cool.
So it pops out, you mallet it before it flies away, and you hit it with a sword. Sometimes it'll just fly straight out, fly around the room, and you just need to avoid its fire. And also avoid it.
Naturally.
It's not an
I
especially
too
difficult fight, this one, but it's one that I really love.
This is really cool. Oh,
Yeah.
boy. It's also a cool-ass dragon.
Yep.
Very serpent-like.
You can kind of see maybe what Roxy was talking about before. It's not really a traditional style dragon. It seems more like an elemental being, almost. Although that might be part of the magic that Ganon used.
I think it was always like that. Do you see a dragon horde? No. Doesn't
never
give
know.
a shit about, like, gold and whatever. Just wants to destroy.
So you're saying that all dragons are greedy?
I think the traditional idea of a dragon, yeah, in Western mythology, yes.
That's fair.
I mean, just because it doesn't keep its gold here doesn't mean it doesn't have it. I mean, it's on
We
in that fire.
explored this. Okay, we had a map and we checked every nook and cranny, and there was
No,
nothing.
I mean, its
Well-
gold's probably in the lava.
Did we check every nook and cranny?
It just
No.
keeps it as
Let
like
me
a
just
ball of
double-check.
molten gold.
There is no gold in the lava. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
look at this, though. Look at this, though, Roxy. We did miss some nooks and crannies. So that's probably where the gold is.
I swear to God, don't encourage him. He's wrong.
Ah, well, you know yourself.
I know this game. It's wrong.
Ah, well, you know yourself. To be true, to be true. It is
I
what
have
it
no
is.
idea what you're quoting right now.
I'm not quoting anything.
He's
These
putting
are just
on
traditional Irish sayings.
an
Oh,
accent.
okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
See, this is what happens, Adren, when you encourage him.
He gets more Irish.
Glad I had that along with me, by the way.
Oh shit.
Whoop.
I saw that happen.
Yep.
Accidentally got encircled by the dragon, and it turns out that does a lot of damage.
He got in a fight with the dragon. He almost won. You know?
So you'll notice also that in this later phase of the fight, it will fake you out by, when it's in that version, first flaring up at one hole and then jumping to a different one. Now we've got some
So
boulder
rude.
dodging again. Maybe you just want to keep moving. So at this point, the fight's basically solved.
Yeah.
You just need to apply it. It might actually do more damage to do another hammer hit after the first one. And then try that next go around. Oh, I did not know how low my life was. Glad of our potion.
Got this one.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can continue this no-death run. Alright. Yep, and at this stage it has 2 fake-outs.
I like the little sort of hair whip it does.
Yeah. And there it goes.
Bye.
Good night, Susan.
Try again. Is it going out?
You know what? I actually really like this interpretation of Volvagia because
Dang.
it looks more traditional to the Eastern type of dragons.
Yeah.
Oop. Farewell, Dragon Man.
That's some death there. That's a final
It's
death.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
Yes.
What a way to go.
What a wild, what a wild, what a wild.
Getting the feeling this is going to be a 2-part video when we put it up, by the way. Because we are at 1.5 hours.
It was a long temple.
Yep. Not really a lot of backtracking either, not like the Forest Temple. Not sure if there's much I'd be cutting out.
Yeah, probably.
Good temple, though. Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Now here we are back at the Chamber of Sages in the Temple of Light.
So, what if Volvagia wasn't really the dragon itself, but the volcano in its entirety?
Oh, that's
Since
an
it's gone off to
interesting
dormancy.
idea.
You're wrong.
Like a manifestation of the volcano in the form of Volvagia?
Yeah.
That's a neat interpretation.
You're wrong.
By the
And
way,
also because that dragon was not big enough to eat a Goron.
Yes, it was! It was flying around! Did you see the sizes of the Gorons? They're actually quite tiny.
By the way, here's a question for you to think about, Ambi. Darunia ran into that room to try and take on Volvagia. When we went there wasn't anyone there.
Oh.
Guess where he went? That's
Darunia,
right.
No. No. Buddy.
He fucked up.
Buddy.
He fucked up.
This is something that
Actually-
it's never really been settled, but there's a lot of people that wonder if to become the sage you have to die.
I do think so, and I was just gonna say, I think you have to kind of sacrifice yourself so the hero can succeed. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, they are the hero of that, and they can't be. They have to
Yeah.
pass on their knowledge to the hero of time.
Yeah.
So they're the sage.
Or Link of the Gorons, though.
My son.
Medallion.
We get the Medallion of Fire. These symbols, by the way, for each of the 6 elements are pretty constant through the Zelda series after this game, as representing those elements in the future. I think they actually went back in the Game Boy Advance version of Link to the Past that we played and changed one of the magic medallions to match one of these.
Neat.
Can't remember offhand. I think they changed the. Obviously, we could look back at our videos and see, but I think they changed the flame medallion to match the fire medallion there.
Huh! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
Anyway, the fire temple's now done. Next up would be to head back to the Temple of Time and figure out what our next place is going to be going. We still need to follow up on the Zoras to see what's going on with them, so that's probably going to be our next move.
Radical.
Any thoughts on your end, Roxy? It sounded like I was interrupting you.
No, I was just gonna say, maybe go back to the Temple of Time. Maybe, check
right
out...
now?
Sure.
All right,
Just,
yeah.
just to see something.
Let's go ahead.
Roxy. Hinting at something there.
Hinting at your face! I like the Prelude of Light because it does sound very hopeful.
Yeah.
And it uses the 3 same notes, I think, as Zelda's Lullaby.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Also, Bolero Fire, because I remember you asked me about this last time when you were like, does it
If it was a
actually sound
bolero.
like a bolero? It was,
Yep.
actually.
Nice.
So on gut instinct, I said yes because I panicked a little bit because I didn't think you'd ask me. But yeah, it was definitely a bolero.
Cool. It doesn't look like there's an event going on here, but this gives us a nice chance to look at the the design of the
pedestal.
the pedestal of time,
The
and the chamber of time here.
The chamber of time, chamber of secrets.
It's a nice look.
It is actually.
Yeah.
I kind of expected Sheik to be here. Sorry, Ambi.
Oh, that's fine. I was wondering when you mentioned that too. And you can actually notice, by the way, the symbols of these 6 medallions on the pedestal of time as well. I mentioned this before, but where we are right now, this is actually an extra-dimensional space that you can only reach by passing through the Door of Time. This isn't actually within the structure of the Temple of Time. So just to resolve people just going, well, why didn't Ganondorf just break a hole in the back? That's your answer. Anyway, this was a pretty good time, I think, but we'll wrap things up here, and we will return next time. We'll probably have a side quest video with myself before then, but we will continue on with the plot and probably meet up to take a visit with the Zoras, see how they're doing.
Hey.
Nice.
Fish.
Alright, so until then, everyone, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
P.S. It's Dunkin' Donuts, not Dunkin'. Okay. Hashtag Dunkin' Donuts. Remember that. Bye, guys.